Well, hello. Welcome to this Wednesday. Um, what day is it? February the 25th. It is approximately 12 o'clock. It is lunchtime. Lunchtime. Um, just trying this out. Um, Me and a bunch of my friends down there at that Bama Theater were debating about doing a podcast. Um, and since we all have busy schedules and everything, I was looking at Google Hangout that if we were wanting to do one on Google Hangout where we could, be at our houses. Um, some of us live around Tuscaloosa. We have one guy that lives up in Fayette, boss man. Um, we can get on here and still have our podcast and not necessarily all have to be in the same room. But if we were all in the same room, it would be very, very funny. Um, we are still in a negotiation with the name of our podcast, getting a graphic and everything. Once we have a graphic, that's where it would be. Um, and I'm probably going to downsize that. That is a rear projector. And it's really wanting to wash out right there in the middle. But let me tell you something about that TV. Let me tell you something about that TV. Found it on the side of the road, and I was like, probably not going to work. But I'm like, there's always that 50-50 of it is or it ain't. Well, it is. If you can't really see, though, there's a lot of pixels dead. But for $100, I could probably get it fixed and have a good rear projection. It's I really don't know if I can say the name of it, um, but it's a DLP, Texas Instrument rear projection, 60 inch. Um, been watching some Criminal Minds on it. It's pretty good. But back to the subject at hand. Um, we uh, we bartend at the Bama Theater downtown Tuscaloosa, the historic Bama Theater, and before shows we always eat as a family because we consider ourselves family. You mess with us, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. We're a family, and about an hour before the show, um, just some of the stuff that comes out is just it. You can't script it. It's that I don't know if it's that funny, but we all get a kick about it. Um, we tell personal stories. We tell stories. We make fun of each other. If we don't make fun of you, we don't like you. Just putting it out there. Um, so one of these things is I'm going to obviously I'm recording this. Gonna put it on YouTube. See how if it lags or anything like that. Um, Once we get a name and everything, we'll have a podcast about every other week. Um, we'll discuss anything from our lives to current events, what's happening at the Bama, what the new greatest beer is in town. We'll have taste tests on here. Um, we'll have pretty much about 3 or 4 things on the agenda. We'll keep it about an hour. If we don't get to it all, it's fine. We're not going to hurt anybody by not getting to everything. Um, so, uh, we're going to be using local artists in town for our intros and outros. Maybe in between. Maybe we'll have some of them on the show to try to get local music out there. Local music is still important. It's what drives America. Um, Local music is the heart of the industry, just like um, Ford and General Motors and things that drive our country. Um, it, Local music is what's going to keep, music in the schools. And I'm going to shut up because I am rambling. And that is not a good idea for me to do. Just saying. So, um, if you would like to send us uh, suggestions on topics that you would like to hear us talk about or give our thoughts on, um, you could send us an email at bamabarcrew at gmail.com. That's bamabarcrew at gmail.com. Um, Send us. We'll probably maybe give you a shout out. Maybe. We're not looking for this to get big or anything. We just want to share our thoughts with whoever will listen, and maybe you'll get some enjoyment out of it as much as we do. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this on a positive note and not a rambling note. So, by the way, I'm Ryan Rainwater. Um, we we have others that are not me, um, that will be named later. I'm just doing this for a test and a test only. So yeah, this is me, Ron Rainwater, signing off.